Cancer, welcome to your Hopes, Fears, and Reality spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. So Cancer, here we go. Wow, Cancer. Cancer. Okay, so I want to talk about the Tower card for a moment because this is not normal for you guys. And it has to do with the Queen of Swords in the inverse here. That's why I'm like, wow, this is strange. The Tower card is about an outside force coming in that disrupts your situation. I mean, literally, there's lightning striking a tower and there's people falling out of the tower. The tower's on fire. Like, this is catastrophe coming in. And it comes in to shake up your foundation so you can make major changes in your life. It's supposed to make you question your foundation, your value system, your schema, the way you see the world, the way you perceive the world, the way you process the world. Your totality of experience is supposed to come into play. Every lesson that you've learned is supposed to help come into play for you to rebuild this tower. Okay? So this tower, this outside disrupting force, this chaos comes in to show you the things that you don't want so you can build a stronger foundation. And by process of elimination, you can move things through. And you see that as a reoccurring event in the cards, like anything that has to do with the fives, the Hierophant, the five of each suit has to do with a little bit of chaos. Or a little bit of questioning of the value system. Well, the Hierophant is a large questioning of the value system, but all the suits of the fives are a little bit of questioning of your value system and how you got to where you are and what's going on. But the Tower is like the big one. These are moments in your life where you turn around and you're like, what have I been doing and why has it not been going right? And the reason I have such a long introductory on the one card is because this is a very strange thing for Cancer. Now, Cancers deal with catastrophe all the time, and they deal with it quite well because they're a mutable sign. Oh, I'm sorry, they are not a mutable sign. They are a cardinal sign. So cardinal signs deal very, very well with change. They kind of usher in the new. So they're used to new coming in. But they're not used to being the ones who create this type of chaos because Cancers are very emotionally attuned to the people closest to them. So for your hopes, when you pair this Tower with the Queen of Swords speaks the truth all the time. She doesn't do it to be malice, even though it can be painful to hear the truth from time to time. She actually does it just to get down to the facts. But the Queen of Swords in the inverse, she doesn't care who she hurts, and she's not concerned with the facts. She's concerned with her. So your hope here is to usher in your idea, your truth, your perception in order to be this Tower for somebody else. You are looking to disrupt somebody's process. So either somebody has stepped on your toes and really pissed you off and you're about to cuss them out, or somebody has really wronged you in some way, shape, or form, and you feel like the only way to protect your very tender heart is to lash out at this person and make them see what they did to you. This is not a usual energy for Cancer. So if it must feel so overwhelming that it just has to happen. And what are you fearing here? You're fearing the complete lack of emotional fulfillment. So you are actually doing this out of fear that this person will take away your happiness. But there's a reality here where you know that you're focusing too much on the negative and not looking at this new offer coming in. So you fear that your actions, That, like, there's a better way to do it, but you just can't see that better way. So you're going to turn right around and cuss this person out. The beautiful part about this reading is we're dealing with hopes, fears, and reality. So everything I've talked about to this point is what's happening on the inside. This hasn't come to fruition yet. So the reality of the situation is, Cancer, you're hurt. Somebody hurt your feelings. Okay? That's it. There's a lack of emotional fulfillment here. And it shows, you're wearing your heart on your sleeve. People can see that you're upset. So let this serve as a warning sign, okay? If you're hoping to lash out at somebody, but you fear that that's going to make the matters worse, just don't lash out on somebody. Take that little bit of time and find a more constructive way to tell them that they've crossed that line with you, okay? Take a time out and make this conversation a civil one. Ooh. The reality is what this person did was so bad is you don't want to put any more work and effort into this particular relationship, this friendship, or whatever, work relationship, whatever it is. The only thing that's going to help you heal is not to have to be the one to mend these ties, because you feel like the damage is so bad. Okay, you feel like the damage is so bad that you literally can't, or you literally don't have the recipe to fix the situation, to reconcile the situation. You're not looking for reconciliation. You're looking to sever the tie. Cancer, I'm sorry somebody hurt you this deeply, but don't do something you'll regret. Okay? I think it's important for you, if you really feel it necessary, I think it's very important for you to tell this person what they did and how they hurt you. But don't do it in such a way that they put up their defense and they don't listen, because then they'll never learn their lesson, and then they'll turn around and they'll hurt somebody else just as bad. Cancer, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next week.